sports. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the right here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not much on that play, brought down short. the opening drive, but now it's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Powers. Caught quickly. Throws a stiff arm, and he's in the clear. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to throw. It's Powers. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Good enough for a first down. On the double. That's the end of the first quarter. After one, so here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Powers. The short completion of the tight end.
Well, the defensive coordinator is accounting for everybody except the tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's got it for a big gain. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Dropping back, it's Powers. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Second and 10 here.
42 Spider.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to do something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Rivera.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Here's the second down play.
Slide 22, Lion. Jackrabbit. Check. Razor. Raven.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the set.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
Now 55 weak.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Cricket.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Ready.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Get set. Get set.
Ball handed off.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Kicking team out for the BAT try. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Powers. He's got his man wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, can he get in?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. A Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Other returner lost the ball. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20. Past the 10. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we get a new game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivera. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Powers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And here comes the punter onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Offense ready to start this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff on a single back formation. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Ready up. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air, it's Powers. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out.
Got it.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Moves. Basic.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? They'll run it here. He's got room, looking for the end zone.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looking to throw. It's Powers. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Looking downfield, it's Powers. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
Oh, that one's picked off. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game.